Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Well, good evening, everyone, and we welcome you to Grand Lake Health System Court in St. Mary's, Ohio, for this non-league encounter between the Fort Laramie Indians and the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders. Girls basketball on a Tuesday night. I'm glad to have you along. Rider Nation Station able to bring it to you tonight. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll bring you all the play-by-play action. I'm joined tonight by Kelly J. and Derek J. And of course, both of these teams come in with records of 2-5 on the season, but when you compare the losses, both teams have 5 losses, but I guess when we talked during prior going on to the air, it's who they lost to. The Lady Indians have lost to some pretty tough people.
All right, a little trip to the library today, a little max prep action, and here goes the Indians come in, as you said, with a 2-5 record, 0-2 in the mighty MAC. But if you look at their losses, lost to Marion Local, 5-0. lost to St. Henry, 6-0. Lost to Mississinawa Valley, who is 6-0, right? I lost my sheet here. 6-0. Yeah, 6-0. And then lost to Arcanum and Crestview. And Arcanum is 4-2, and Crestview is, I think, 6-1. Their teams are basically a combined total of like 28-3.
Right.
And that's just crazy. They've lost to some really, really quality teams. And so losing's never fun. It's never good. But I'm sure that coach is sitting there saying, hey, you know, guys, we've had a really rough part of the schedule here. It's time to get things back on a winning note.
Absolutely, and of course they are led by their 6-foot senior Kennedy Mullenkamp, who even though she's 6 foot, she handles the ball very well from outside. She is their go-to gal, and as she goes, so do the Indians.
12.6 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, shooting 52% from the floor. She's the go-to, and when I talked to Coach before the game, he said, you know, she's who we look to ignite the offense. She's our, you know, do everything person, and really it sounds like the offense kind of revolves around her. He talked about when the offense gets stagnant, he said we've been really looking towards the press to try to speed the other team up and get some easy buckets. And, you know, that's typical strategy. If a team is struggling offensively, maybe get some scores off of your defense.
Well, also, what's also impressive is they're basically doing it with 3 sophomores and 2 seniors on the floor.
Correct. He said look for them to do a lot of defensive changing, just something that they've been doing, and offensively really, really driving to the basket a lot, drive and kick, kind of read, the read and react kind of offense that a lot of teams are going to right now.
Well, for the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders, Scott Jordan's ball club, also 2-5, but it seems like they're just having trouble putting 4 quarters of good basketball together. I think when we looked at the team stats, the stat that sticks out to me most is that they're averaging about 15 turnovers per game, and they have to clean that portion up. And of course, again, they are also playing a lot of young people. They'll start Sophia Menker, who's a sophomore, and then they'll bring off the bench Audrey Reinecke and Claire Turner. Both of those are sophomore. Lauren Jacobs missed the better part of last year due to an injury, so she's got limited experience on the floor. So they've got some things that they've got to work through in order to make this ball club a winning program.
Offense, as you said, has been difficult at times for the Riders this year. They've had some games, came out of the chute against Fairview and shot the ball really, really well. Shot the ball pretty well against Elida. And then for whatever reason, I think the basket got a little smaller. I'm not sure where we're playing, but they might be one of those ones that you see at the fair, where it's a smaller basket for them. But I'm sure that's what it looks like for the girls right now, because they've just had a hard time shooting. Field goal shooting percentages are not great. And that's one where I know as a coach, talking to Coach Jordan, you don't want to harp on it too much, because it's not like they're trying to miss.
No.
You know, the kids are trying to make it every shot, and sometimes it gets to become a little mental for them, and so I think he's trying to do things to get them to just relax and shoot the ball like he knows they're able. Right now, and it's one of the things that we've been talking about a lot here in the booth during their games so far. They're taking a lot of threes, and Derek,
45% of their total field goal attempts are coming from behind the line, which is just a huge, huge number, especially when they're only shooting 22% from 3.
So, that's something that I know Coach Jordan has talked to them about, trying to get some easier buckets, trying to drive, get into the paint a little bit, and get some scores there to ease up their shooting for their offense.
They've lowered the flag for the playing of our national anthem. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off of tonight's ball game. We'll do that and more when we come back right after this.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court, St. Mary's, Ohio, for a non-league encounter. The Western Buckeye, again, it's the Western Buckeye League against the Midwest Athletic Conference. The St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders of Scott Jordan and Tyler Deitch, Fort Recovery Lady Indians. So right now we'll double check the starting lineups as they are introduced to this crowd. A good crowd on hand.
For Tuesday night, Tuesday night always a little thin on attendance, but we're starting to get a few kids back, of our college kids back from break. So led by cameraman
Ross Henchen.
So yeah, we're getting some kids back from college, so that should help the attendance just a little bit.
As far as Rider Nation Station's schedule this week, of course, on Thursday we'll have boys wrestling here from Grand Lake Health Systems Court, and then on Friday we'll have boys basketball, as we'll see the boys for the first time this year as they will entertain the Defiance Bulldogs in Western Buckeye League action. And then on Saturday at noon, the Lady Riders will take on the Findlay Lady Trojans. So
boys battled the Trojans.
They did, and they played them well.
Played them well, yep. At another close loss there. So yeah, we'll hopefully the Lady Riders can do the same thing, stay close, and pull out a victory against the Trojans.
Starters for the Fort Recovery Lady Indians: Cameron Mullenkamp, Carly Niekamp, McKenna Hulskamp, Bridget Holman, and Kennedy Mullenkamp.
One thing we should definitely note, looking at the starting lineup for the Lady Indians, they go 5'9", 5'11", looks like 5'4", 5'11", 6 foot. So they are going to tower over the Lady Riders tonight. What does that mean? It means it's important to box out.
Absolutely.
Something the Riders have struggled with, and something they'll probably be tested on tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely in the last game, the Bulldogs of Salina really hurt them on the boards, and the Bulldogs weren't that big, but really crashed the boards. I have on my notes from last week, we gave up 16 offensive rebounds to the Bulldogs. So you're right, Derek. Boxing out is going to be very, very important, a premium for the Riders.
Official tosses the ball up in the air, and it is controlled by the Lady Indians of Fort Recovery. Kennedy Mullenkamp, she will probably handle the basketball the majority of the night for the offense. Shot put up by Rabel and is good. That's a Fowler TV 3-point goal by Reese Rabel. The Riders jump out to a 3-0.
Great to see Reese start off like that, being on target on that first shot. Again, give her a little confidence and willing to chuck the ball up a little bit.
Shot put up by Bridget Holman, and for recovery on the board. They trail. All ball is tipped away. It goes out of bounds. Turnover will give the ball back to the Lady Indians.
Real nice job covering the middle there by Fort Recovery. Rotated really well.
Riders in a man-to-man. And the Indians hand it right back to them.
Those kind of turnovers, unforced turnovers, kind of drive a coach nuts.
Correct.
Ball
Same
tipped
pass.
up, and it's the same thing happened to the Rough Lady Riders. Gives it right back to the Indians. Spin move, shot up by Holman. Nope, won't go. Shot back up. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Logan Henshin. Here comes the Riders the other way. Just can't handle the basketball. Turnover as the ball bounces off of Lauren Jacobs' hands. There comes McKenna Huelskamp. Shot off the window by Niekamp, won't go. Shot back up, nope, by Mullenkamp, won't go. Rebound shot, nope, we got a whistle and a foul.
We talked about this last week as well. The Riders sometimes get into a habit of just turning and going for the rebound instead of boxing out and kind of driving their man a little further away from the basket. And when you're playing against somebody who's substantially taller than you, that's really, really important to do.
Carly Niekamp at the line doesn't draw iron. On the first free throw, she'll get one more. 3-2. Lady Riders lead on the American Legion scoreboard. 5:50 remaining here in the first quarter. Second free throw up, nope, back to the iron, won't go. Rebound comes right back to Niekamp. She puts it up off the window, nope, won't go. Gets her own rebound and goes up with it. Whistle, foul again. Here again, the Lady Riders had 3 players underneath the basket going up against Carly Niekamp, and Niekamp fought hard for the offensive board, and she was able to get it, put the stick back up, but was fouled.
Niekamp shooting 67% from the free throw line. Pulled stats off of the MAC site.
It's not a bad website.
Yeah, yep. Didn't have everybody, but I was able to get enough of them to get a good feel for some things.
Lady Indians have their first lead of the ball game, 4-3 on the American Legion scoreboard. Menker in the corner to Rabel. She launches one off. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes back to Menker. Goes up with a scoop shot. Nope, won't go. Whistle. And they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Lady Riders, so they'll have it underneath their own basket.
Audrey Reinecke giving a taste of some offensive rebounding of her own.
There you see it on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Ball is literally taken out of the hands of Claire Turner, going the other way. Shot put up and good by Bridget Holman.
Bridget Holman may have gotten away with a NBA extra step there.
Ooh.
Hirschfeld throws it down low to Reinecke. Menker, Reese Rabel down to Claire Turner. Shot goes up. No, won't go. Whistle and a foul.
Good ball movement by the Riders.
Turner's first free throw is no good. She'll get one more.
Claire Turner has been one of the many that struggled a little bit from the free throw line this year. But one of the big positives, she's getting to the free throw line.
Oh, foul is going to be called on Reese Rabel.
Cheering section today. We've moved past the barnyard, which was last week, to
Hispanic night.
It looks like fiesta, siesta, I don't know.
3-point shot put up by Mullenkamp, won't go. Follows her shot, sticks it back up and in.
Well, that's just follow your shot and shoot until you make it.
You know, last time we were here, we did the game. We in the student section. Remember, we had the chicken. That's what you said, the barnyard.
Well, the next game then we had full barnyard.
Full barnyard.
Oh, we had them all.
But do you remember last year, the pterodactyl?
Yes, I think the pterodactyl graduated.
I think so too.
Yes.
But there's got to be a baby pterodactyl out there somewhere.
And the Rider girls causing a Indian turnover, a little pressure of their own with a little 1-2-1-1 full court press. Claire Turner at the top, and teams have struggled with this lineup and the pressing.
Comes Carly Niekamp with the basketball. She traveled with the basketball, so the turnover will give it back to the Lady Riders. 3:52 remaining. St. Mary's down by 4 on the American Legion scoreboard.
And Logan, if you can get a clip of that press right there, we can maybe look at that at halftime.
Shot put up and is good by Audrey Reinecke. That's a Fowler TV 3-point goal.
And while you might think that that's a little unusual, Reinecke has been comfortable shooting from there.
Riders exhibiting some good defense, some physicality underneath the boards, and he finally come up with the basketball. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Coach Scott Jordan, I think, is going to probably go crazy trying to get somebody to box out down there.
Yeah.
Throw it up to the rim and hit the boards. Reinecke takes a seat after hitting that 3.
And blocking about 3 consecutive shots there.
We're able to Turner. Henshin, Manker.
Good slip.
Drop it down to Henshin, goes up, his ball's blocked by Carly Niekamp. Pass comes down to Kennedy Mullenkamp.
Reese Rabel doing a nice job of taking away the baseline on that
Shot
cut.
put up, nope, won't go by Bridget Holman. Mullenkamp in the paint, kick it back out to Niekamp. She's going to launch one, nope, that won't go. It's almost like the Riders, when they box out, they're almost like they're too far underneath the basket.
Most of the time, they're not even boxing out.
They're just turning. It's not what I would call a box out.
Yep, they just turn and look at the rim, not hitting somebody. Shot goes up, you got to turn, find somebody, and put your butt into them.
2:08 remaining here in the first quarter. Holman. Ball taken away by Manker. Manker will give it, I'm sorry, it was taken away by Rabel to Manker, and it's going to sail out of bounds. I say it went off of Sophia Manker's thigh, and it will be the Indians' ball.
And that was a good call. Just a little too high on the crossover, a little loose on the handle. The Indians have kind of settled down against the press here these last few possessions, and suddenly the Riders aren't getting anything. However, get a nice stop there, getting her actual rebound.
We got a whistle, foul on the floor.
Manker is second leading scorer for the Riders at 10.3 points per game, and she's been the person that has been the most active as far as driving to the basket the last several games. We got to hope that she continues that action.
Manker for 3 won't go. Rebound tipped around, and it comes down to Rabel. Rabel to Manker. Jacobs with the basketball. Reinecke bounces past. Pass goes to Reinecke. She loses it out of bounds, but it will still remain St. Mary's ball underneath their own basket. Last touch by the Lady Indians.
And that is something that the Riders can look for on that pick and roll.
And they just tried to force the pass in. Ball stolen by Lady Indians. Shot put up, that's an air ball. And an offensive rebound. Stick back by McKenna Gulskamp, doesn't go. She walked.
Lauren Jacobs with a nice hustle as that ball's going out, kind of tipped it back in bounds there. Quite a few, I'm sure Derek's going crazy down here with the offensive boards and the turnovers.
Yeah, we'll see what it is here at the quarter break. We could be pretty close to double-digit offensive rebounds, I think, by the end of the first quarter.
Jacobs with it, Minker. Reese Rabel to Henshin, back to Rabel for a three-point shot. Nope, up back the iron, rebound
good
put up by Lauren Jacobs.
That was a nice box out
Yeah.
by Lauren Jacobs.
There you see it on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
Hopefully we can get that now at this end of the court.
Holman goes up with his shot, and this is everything. Here comes Minker with the basketball.
Minker went for the bounce pass, and that was the pass that needed to be made.
She had the right idea. Pass was intended for Lauren Jacobs, but it was kicked by a Fort Recovery player.
12 seconds. We'll see if they can get a good shot off.
And we'll see how well they are on time management. We're down to 2 seconds. Shot up and is good.
The bank is open for Sophie Minker.
Absolutely. So that's the end of the first quarter break with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Lady Rough Riders 11, the Lady Indians of Fort Recovery 8. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery services available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Herbert, Kelly, and Derek J. Derek, this will be interesting. What do you got?
I got 10 offensive rebounds for Fort Recovery there in the first quarter. In the first quarter, to repeat myself there, which is pretty astounding. Remarkable that the Riders are still in the lead after giving up 10 offensive rebounds in a quarter. Fort Recovery really not shooting well, 3 of 19 from the field. So Riders kind of catching a break there for sure.
Lauren Jacobs with the basketball. Ball sails off the hands of Kennedy Mullenkamp. Riders catch a break on that possession.
Fort Recovery looks like they switched it up defensively a little bit.
They've been
a little bit
switching,
of a trapping zone.
And I tell you what, in Lauren Jacobs' defense, that's a big old zone line, back line there.
Jacobs to Reese Rabel.
1-3-1?
I think you're right. I was trying to figure out what it was. I think it's 1-3-1.
The ball was last touched by the Lady Riders. Fort Recovery will have the basketball. Riders are in a press. Well, I think that's a cardinal sin right there on that particular, on the entry pass, to give them the sideline and try to let them go up the sideline.
That's right. You got to cut that off. Your foot's basically got to be on the sideline.
Has to be out of bounds, yeah. Fort Recovery doing a nice job of looking up the court and really hasn't had a ton of trouble with the Rider press after those first few possessions.
Cameron Mullenkamp. Kennedy Mullenkamp has it go off her hands and out of bounds. I think we have a foul called on the play. Foul is called on Lauren Jacobs. It's her first, team second. Mullenkamp to Holman. Mullenkamp goes up the left hand. Nope, won't go. Rebound up, and it'll count. As Derek mentioned, Fort Recovery struggling offensively from 2-point range, and the majority of those shots have been within the paint.
Yeah. And those are the first points of the game for Kennedy Mullenkamp, the Indians' leading scorer on the season.
Sophia Menker traveled.
Tried to split the defense a little bit, but just got buried in there a little bit too far. And again, that's a really big zone. A little less penetration and then kick out would probably be more appropriate.
Yeah, when you play a big team like Fort Recovery, you have to get into the habit of driving and jump stopping.
McKenna Hulskamp hits a 3-point goal for the Lady Indians. They lead by 3.
She's an almost 6-point-a-game person. Has made 7 threes on the season. That would be 8.
Reese Rabel from about 23 feet. The ball goes 22 feet and doesn't hit anything.
Looks like the Riders are in more of a 2-2-1 instead of the 1-2-2. Kennedy Mullenkamp very wisely pulled up and passed before crossing half court, so she had a little room to work with. That was a pretty veteran maneuvering there.
3-point high arching shot, no good. Doesn't hit anything. Here comes the Lady Riders. Lauren Jacobs up off the window. Nope, won't go. Last touched by the Lady Indians.
Audrey Reinecke, and they're ensuring the Riders maintain possession. I think Lauren Jacobs needed to use the left hand on that layup.
Audrey Reinecke is fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Reinecke has not been to the free throw line much. There's 4 times on the season, so kind of limited stats to pull from.
She misses the first one. She'll get 1 more. 5:29 remaining. Just pass this along. The Lady Riders JV team all over Fort Recovery Lady Indians JV team, 46-5.
Running clock made it shorter half.
Good defense by the Lady Riders, causing a turnover. Here comes Hirschfeld. Give it up to Rabel, to Jacobs. She's going to launch one. No, won't go. Rebound comes down to Kennedy Mullenkamp. Indians coming the other direction. She drives, kicks it over to Hulskamp. And it goes in. The pass was off the foot of Mullenkamp, but it's retrieved by Holman. Carly Niekamp with 2 points.
Good old-fashioned post-up on that one. Niekamp averaging 8 points a game.
They've really been pounding it down low here, especially in the second quarter, trying to get a lot of post touches, use their size to their advantage.
Hirschfeld to Rabel.
Good drive, good kick.
Jacobs for 3, nope, won't go. Rebound, Reinecke up, gets her own rebound, won't go. Rebound comes down to Niekamp.
That's a good offensive possession, even though the Riders did not score on it. It was a good possession for them.
Yeah, yep, good drive by Reese, good kick. You know, we've been harping these last couple games on too many threes, and that's fair, but not all threes are equal. That's a good look for three. It's an open shot, it's off a kick out, rather than just taking a 25-footer.
Holman shot, nope, won't go. Rebound. Mollenkamp with the basketball. She's been fairly quiet here in the first half.
Oh, good hand.
Good steal by Rabel. Hirschfeld. Jacobs. Jacobs in the paint, goes up with a shot. She's fouled in the act, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A nice take by Lauren Jacobs there. Kind of paused, assessed the situation, realized nobody is guarding me, took it right to the rim. It was a good take.
Drew the not a ton of opportunities, but definitely best percentage shooter. And cashes in on 2 of them. So that's big.
She gets them both. Riders still trail by 3, but they're hanging in there. Foul's going to be on Hirschfeld.
Davis.
Kendall Davis.
I'm sorry, yep. Kendall Davis, you're right.
Kendall Davis committing the same sin that Sophia Menker made a few minutes ago. Gave up the baseline. Can't give up that sideline in the press.
Shot put up by Mollenkamp is good.
Starting to heat up.
This is a nice move, little baseline pull up. That's a tough shot.
And if we could get that clip, possibly Logan, it's another press thing we could do.
Here comes the Lady Indians. Camp to Mollenkamp. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Menker.
Riders have numbers.
They do. Kendall Davis to Henshin.
Indians did a nice job of getting back. They were really out of position after that change of possession, but we were able to get back and stop a fast break.
Menker shaking and baking at the top of the key, goes up with a running one-hander. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Nice job by Henshin just to keep it alive. Davis to Sophia Menker, and she throws it out of bounds.
Probably needed to be a bounce pass into the post off of that.
Post passes, for the most part, probably about good 75-80% of the time should be bounce passes. Easier to handle, and oftentimes when you have post position, you give it up if you throw it too high.
Especially with girls, girls' game is typically not a vertical game, and there aren't many
Except for
girls.
them to jump up and grab it.
Can't jump up and just snag things. It's not like you're throwing to Austin Parks in there. You can throw it up high, and he's just going to get it. So
Hirschfeld. Jacobs for 3, won't go. Good positioning inside by Turner. Hirschfeld back to Jacobs. Henshin's going to drive right side. And foul's going to be called on Emma Schmitz.
And with just 3 fouls for the Indians, decent foul, minute left in the quarter, and it's just let's reset the defense and shut them down again.
Claire Turner.
Indians in a man, and if you look at it, they've got a lot of help inside.
Well, and they can switch quite a bit because everybody's pretty long and pretty mobile, which is a good luxury to have.
If we can keep this clip, Logan, this was an offensive possession that we could do as well.
We've got it should be a foul. Should be a reach over on Bridget Holman.
Reese was lucky there. She picked up her pivot foot. Kind of as the foul was occurring, it could have kind of could have gone either way.
Reinecke throw it out of bounds.
Set up a nice fade screen off that inbounds play.
Yeah, and it was there too. They had one person kind of covering both, so if ran correctly, somebody would have been open, whether it's the slip or the flare.
15 seconds remaining here in the first half. For recovery, Lady Indians with the basketball.
Riders in a 1-3-1 kind of a half court.
Over to Hulskamp. Molenkamp goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound. And that's the end of the first half. As the horn sounds here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. So we're at halftime. We're going to take a break. We're going back with halftime numbers. Our halftime score, the Fort Recovery Lady Indians 20, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 13. Back right after this.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a generator for your home or business? Contact Sean Barnett Electrical for a complimentary estimate for installation and yearly maintenance. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow! I'm in Sean's corner, and Sean will be in yours for all your electrical needs.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J, where we are at halftime. It wasn't a pretty first half as the Indians take a 7-point lead into the locker room here at halftime. They lead the Lady Rough Riders by a score of 20-13. And I'm pretty sure Derek, when he gives you the numbers, that'll tell the tale. And so, Derek?
Yeah, the stats definitely tell the story. We're Riders at their largest deficit of the game, only scored 2 points there in that second quarter. And it's kind of been a recurring theme where, kind of jump out to a good start, doing okay, and in this case had the lead, and suddenly just stop scoring. And it's been an ongoing issue, and there are definitely some reasons why. So numbers-wise, Lauren Jacobs leads the way with 4. Rabel and Reinke both with 3. Menker with 2, Turner with 1. They were 4 of 18 from the field for just 22%, which is not a whole lot different than where they've been from the field on the year. From 3, again, struggling, 2 of 10 for 20%. Rebounding-wise, did get better there in the second quarter. They're getting out-rebounded 17-14, which isn't too bad, and only gave up 2 offensive rebounds there in the second quarter, which is definitely improvement. Turnover is a big problem so far, 11 turnovers for the Riders. For the Lady Indians, big second quarter there, scored 12 points. They're led in scoring by Bridget Holman with 6. Hulskamp and Kennedy Mullenkamp both with 5, and Carly Niekamp with 4. Like I mentioned at the end of the first quarter, they really struggled from the field. I think they were like 3 of 19 maybe in the first quarter, but then 5 of 10 in the second quarter. So shot much better, 8 of 29 from the field so far in the game. Not shooting it real well from 3, 1 of 9, but those rebounds, 12 offensive rebounds, really killing us there. Getting a lot of extra shots, 29 shots compared to 18 shots. So they're just, the percentages are about the same, but the volume is much more, and that's kind of where the difference has been. So I think we have a clip that we'll pull up and we'll be able to tell straight first time of the year, which is always exciting.
This will be cool.
Yeah, and we're rusty. We'll make excuses now.
Yeah, that's right.
For
low expectations.
Yes,
yeah,
low expectations.
You're gonna set the bar low.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of preface defense here. We kind of talked about how full recovery is very long. They did quite a bit of switching when they're in man. And even when they're in man, as you can see kind of on the clip, is I'll draw here, is that kind of see, help side is here, help side here. So, just kind of in and around the paint.
Ball is over here.
Ball is over here, out of frame. But it's one of those things, tough to kind of drive much because there's a lot of bodies there and they're super long. So kind of as we play it forward here, one of the things we'll also show, again, just further help as they forward it up to the top with Hirschfeld.
Pause this right here.
Taking away passing lane. Her man is super far off. Help side. Not a lot of places to go, and just super long arms kind of taking things away. So making it tough on the Riders. But they get into their kind of ball screen motion here. So we mentioned the switching, kind of playing what in the NBA they'll call drop coverage. So the big is here playing low, and she's the defender here on the ball is going to get caught on the screen, and they're going to end up switching from this. So how do you beat this? So as the ball handler comes off this direction, what needs to happen here is after this screen is set, she needs to roll and pin. So you got to pin them on your backside and then drop right, pin them, then drop here into the lane, and then you can throw the bounce pass, and it should be a layup. And it's an easy pass, especially when they're in drop coverage like this. Sometimes you'll see a defender on the switch get up here and take this away, make the pass much harder, but they didn't here. So it should be an easy pass. Claire Turner does do a good job. Makes the seal, pins her on the backside, got to continue dropping down.
However,
but look at where Reese Rabel's eyes are. Reese Rabel's eyes are to the next pass instead of reading the ball screen and having her eyes up. Where's my defender? Where's the screener's defender? She's worried about the next pass over here instead of reading the ball screen. So
kind of running the play.
Right, rather than looking to score and looking what the defense is giving you. And so missed opportunity, could have thrown, in this case, either bounce pass here or lob over the top, because look, the help side is coming up to guard Logan Henshin. There's help side not here. They're in the far corner. And kind of tough to see if the fifth person, if they're over here, if they could slide over. But definitely bounce pass right here could slide in. So kind of a missed opportunity on the ball screen offense for the Riders.
And I would add, even once Logan Henson gets the ball, once she gets it here, if Claire Turner still has her pinned right here,
yeah, if she keeps her position, you can throw it again.
There would be a pass right there as well. We'll hit play. See, still there, still there.
And she did roll, and she was open.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the same thing over here on this side, where we've got a ball screen. Henson comes over and does the ball screen, rolls,
good pin.
And she did a nice job of pinning. But we were, I'll see if I can back that up just slightly. We were too worried. Again, we're focused there.
Away.
We're focused there instead of looking for her on that pin. So it's one of those worried about running the play, not about getting the open man.
And especially when you score 2 points in a quarter, when you get those ball screens where you can get an easy look, or at least get yourself into the lane where you can kick out for an easy look, you got to keep your eyes up for those, especially against a good long defensive team like Fort Recovery, where tough to get shots off, especially in the lane because they're so long.
And we're back and ready for action. That was
perfect.
Good illustration.
Well, looked pretty simple.
Yeah, we'll see.
When you draw it up, looks pretty simple.
We'll see if the Riders can pull it off as we get back ready for this third quarter here.
Riders trail by 7 on the American Legion scoreboard. Indians, nice spin move down below by Bridget Holman. Ball sails out of bounds, but I think she was fouled prior to that.
It was a really nice spin move by Holman there.
Foul's going to be on Logan Henson. I believe that's her team's first. Offensive foul, nice call.
Reese Rabel holding her ground there.
Carly Niekamp lowers the shoulder and is tagged with the offensive foul.
Reese didn't flop. She didn't fall too soon. She just took the contact and went down. That was great. Textbook.
And pretty veteran there, too. Kind of knew that she was giving up a lot of inches there. So smart move. Probably not going to stop her by blocking her shot, but taking the offensive foul, can't do that.
Then the Riders come down and throw it out of bounds off the hands of Hirschfeld. Here comes Fort Recovery with the basketball. Ball loose on the floor. Shot put up off the window and is good by Carly Niekamp.
That was unfortunate. Ball kind of bounced around there, just not into the Riders' hands.
Yeah, Logan Henson had her hands on it, but just couldn't hang on to it. Good defense there by the Lady Indians, and Henson covers the basketball. And we've got a Sean Barnett electrical timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
(22-13) on the American Legion scoreboard. The Lady Indians of Fort Recovery out on top. We're in the early goings of the third quarter. Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along. Girls high school basketball on a Tuesday night in Auglaize County.
Kind of important for the Riders to get a bucket here. They can't let it get too out of hand. Obviously, it's been a low-scoring game.
Reese Rabel with the scoop shot, gets her own rebound. Minker thought about a three, pulls it down, goes in the paint. And we've got a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on maybe Holman.
Yep, Holman.
Yeah, Bridget Holman.
Rabel goes up with a shot, foul. So she was hacked in the act, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Free throw percentage on its way up for Reese Rabel right now.
Free throw is good by Reese.
Two games in a row now where she's looked pretty comfortable at the free throw line, so that's a good sign.
Hits them both. Cadence Hirschfeld putting a pressure on McKenna Hulskamp. Kennedy Mullenkamp drives down the lane. The ball was knocked out of bounds. They say it went off of Mullenkamp's hands. So it'll belong to the Lady Riders.
It's kind of a favorable call usually on those kind of unsure who hit it, whether there's a foul, not a foul. Usually those go back to the offense.
Lauren Jacobs double teamed about 30 feet away from the basket. We got a whistle and a foul.
They
call it jump ball.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Yep. So the arrow will favor the Lady Riders.
They kind of surprised Lauren there. They hadn't thrown that much at the Riders and then suddenly ran out and double teamed her.
Hirschfeld, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Carly Niekamp. Shot put up and good by Kennedy Mullenkamp.
That was a nice move. That was the I'm taller than you, I'm just going to turn and shoot over you. A veteran shot.
Jacobs, nice running one-hander, won't fall, gets her own rebound from behind. Rabel, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Jacobs. Hirschfeld goes up off the glass, 2 points. We got a whistle. Ooh, it's an offensive foul. And they're going to wave it off.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one.
Let's see if we can check that again on our Jackalope Stash instant replay. Logan, you want to run that one again? There we go. We see it right there.
Well, I think that's actually probably a good call.
Yeah,
I would give her the basket, though. I would give her the basket, though.
Come on, man. It's Christmas. Ball rolls around and falls through for the Lady Indians.
Bridget Holman doing a similar move to Mullenkamp, just kind of going in and bullying, going over the top of the shorter Rider team.
Claire Turner underneath, shot goes up by Minker, won't go. The Riders are fighting hard underneath the offensive glass. They just can't get the ball to fall through the hole.
Kind of giving the Indians a taste of their own medicine from that first half.
Sophia misses the first free throw.
Of note, that is Holman's third foul. Indians don't go real deep on the bench. Could be important.
Minker hits 1 of 2.
Minker with only 3 points on the night. Well below her scoring average.
Holman, crossover dribble. Give the ball to Hulskamp.
And the Indians doing exactly what the coach talked about in the pregame. Penetrating and kind of getting the defense to collapse and then getting a shot.
Claire Turner just grabbed the rebound and tossed it, but threw it right into the hands of a Lady Indian. There's Mullenkamp.
It's a good pass.
Yeah.
Bridget Holman. Niekamp, Mullenkamp. Give it to her sister Kennedy. Back to Cameron.
Indians doing a little bit of an overload, and really their bigs are doing a nice job of penetrating.
Ball goes out of bounds. It looked like she shuffled her feet a little bit before the ball went out of bounds, but nonetheless, the Lady Riders will get it.
That was something that we had talked about the Riders doing last week, sometimes getting a little too deep And instead of just pulling up and shooting a little mid-range shot, just getting in when there's too much traffic, difficult to get the shot off. Hopefully the Riders can step up here and put a little dent into this Indian lead.
Rabel to Minker. Hirschfeld. Minker behind the back dribble. Needs help. Rabel's going to launch a three. Got it. A Fowler TV three-point goal by Reese Rabel. Here comes Homan. Nice defense there by Cadence Hirschfeld.
Really did a nice job hustling.
Yeah, kept the Lady Indians from getting an easy two.
Audrey Reineke slowed him down, and Cadence Hirschfeld was able to knock it out of bounds.
Camp with the basketball. Spin move on Hirschfeld. Loses the basketball. She goes to the ground. Shot put up by Molenkamp. Won't go. Here comes the Lady Riders. Oh. Good defense by Kennedy Molenkamp. Running the floor pretty good. You see the block there on our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
Kennedy Molenkamp, if she'd have waved her index finger, that was kind of a Dikembe Mutombo block there. She would have just cause for doing that. That was an impressive run in the court and coming up the clean block.
Not in my house.
Yes. Take that back to Auglaize County.
Manker goes up, forces the shot, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Indians.
Manker getting, again, we talked about getting a little bit too deep in there with the trees. It was kind of a 1-on-3 situation there. Tough shot.
Rabel off the window. 2 points for Reese Rabel.
Nice read by Reese. You know, she just hit the three, so now they got to come out on her a little bit and saw the opening and then took it at the basket.
26-21, the Riders have cut the lead to 5. Cameron Molenkamp. Kennedy Molenkamp goes up with a shot. Nope, will not go. Rebound comes down to Hirschfeld. Sophia Minker, the Riders are running the floor. Minker goes up off the window, got it. Lady Riders are making a run.
Hey, do you remember your terminology from last week? Come on, Joe. Euro step.
Oh, yeah,
Euro
it was
step.
the Euro step. No basket, foul on the floor. The Euro step, that was it, wasn't it?
Yes. Sorry to put you on the spot there, Joe.
Well, that's okay.
That's all right. And with 3 fouls for the Riders, that was a good foul. That stopped them. They were looking probably at a pretty sure layup on that. I think Coach Deitch is probably trying to argue that she was in the act of shooting, but boy, that NBA, yes.
Yeah.
Lady Ohio High School girls basketball, no.
So the Lady Riders starting to reel in the Lady Indians. Find themselves down by 3 with 1:44 remaining here. Shot put up off the back of the iron, won't go. Shot up, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Henshin.
Got her elbows out on that.
Absolutely.
With authority. It's good.
Sophia Minker, Reese Rabel. A 3 will tie.
Being patient here against this zone. I think the Riders can get a good look. I'd like to see a little relocation by some of their guards. A little movement, make it a little harder to find their shooters.
And we're tied.
Cadence Hirschfeld.
A Fowler TV 3-point goal by Cadence Hirschfeld has tied this one up at 26.
What a run.
Absolutely.
And
abysmal offensive quarter in the second quarter, but this has been great. Looked much, much better.
Well, there was a brick. Here comes the Riders. They have a chance to take the lead. The first lead they would see in a long time. Manker goes up, and it won't go. Rebound up and good by Audrey Reineke. And the Lady Riders have regained the lead, 28-26.
That was the shot that we kind of talked about. Minker did a nice job of pulling up a little quicker.
Good job by Rabel on the defense. We got a whistle on the floor. They're going to call it a jump ball. It'll be Fort Recovery's basketball on their end of the floor.
I don't want to say this just because she hit a three, but you cannot underestimate the importance that Cadence Hirschfeld has had in this quarter defensively.
Yeah.
She has made a really big impact on this end of the court, causing people to take some difficult shots, helping box out, tipping balls. She's been kind of on all over the place.
Oh, and Carly Niekamp drills a three-point shot to give the Indians a three-point lead. Rabel thought about a three. Jacobs, Rabel for three, off the glass, no, won't go. Rebound, and that's the horn sounding the end of the third quarter with the score on the American Legion scoreboard. The Fort Recovery Lady Indians 29, the St. Mary's Lady Rough Riders 28. Back with the final 8 minutes right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at Albert Sporting Goods.
Looking for the perfect gift for your man, son, or dad? Jackalope Stash Men's Clothing Store in downtown St. Mary's will help you score the perfect gift. At this haberdashery, you will find stylish formal and informal wear, along with the most fashionable and contemporary accessories. Not sure what to get your leading man? Stop in and purchase the Jackalope Stash gift card. Make your man the best dressed in the room, no matter the occasion. Quality, style, stash. That's Jackalope Stash, where riders shop.
Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert alongside Kelly and Derek J. An impressive third quarter for the Lady Rough Riders. Derek, tell us about it.
Biggest thing, 13-0 run there in the third quarter, outscored the Indians 15-9. So really what they needed, like we've kind of harped on, kind of struggled, especially after the first quarter offensively all year, but had a really good offensive quarter. They got some other shots more so than just deep threes. They got into the lane a little bit, got some kickouts, looked a lot better. On cue.
That was
a good shot.
Great offensive
That was a
possession.
good shot. Yep. Ball's on the floor.
Good penetration by Reese Rabel. Kicked it out for a great look for Sophie Minker. Didn't hit it, but again, that was the way offense should be run right there.
Yep.
Foul was called on Claire Turner.
Riders.
That's her third personal foul.
Kind of just a full court man, I think.
Kennedy Mullenkamp drives the paint. Oh, nice defense there by Turner, knocks it out of bounds.
Coach Dutch said before the game, when things get tight and things get tough, that's who we turn to, Kennedy Mullenkamp. So we'll see if she tells
She's
the
been kind of
team.
quiet here in the second
yes.
half.
See if she tells the team to jump on her back and let her carry things home.
Three-point shot put up by Hulskamp, won't go. Rebound comes down, and Niekamp has the ball stolen by Minker. Cadence Hirschfeld will bring it across the 10-second line. Sophie Minker with it. Down low it goes to Turner, goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Not a very good shot. She didn't square her shoulders to the basket. Just kind of tossed it up there.
Just didn't absorb the bump as well as she should have. Schmitz kind of hit her a little bit. Not a hard foul.
Oh, got away with an extra step there.
Yep.
Kennedy Mullenkamp, three-point goal, won't go. Rebound comes down to Schmitz, and the ball is taken away. Here comes the Lady Riders. Reese Rabel, oh, she had tension. Here comes Minker down the paint, goes up with a shot. We got a whistle and a foul.
You can see Sophie Manker doing a nice job, a little head fake, and then taking it into the paint. Again, got a shot off, not all the way to the basket, but got it off before she got into heavy traffic.
Foul's going to be called on Emma Schmitz. That's her third. And right here is where the Rough Riders could make a little hay if they can hit their free throws. Manker missed the first, she'll get one more, and missed them both. And here Kennedy Mullenkamp with the rebound.
On the season, Minker has been one of their better free throw shooters,
Right.
so hopefully she gets back to the line and cashes in on some.
Tyler Deitch wants a timeout for the Lady Indians. We'll step away. We'll be back in just a moment.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
We'd like to thank Sean Barnett Electrical for being our timeout sponsor throughout the course of the 24-25 winter sports season. 6:06 remaining here in the ball game. It's 29-28. Lady Indians of Fort Recovery on top by 1.
2 minutes of no score, and coach decided, hey, we need to ignite something here.
I have no clue, but that is going to be a foul. Well, there was no movement there at all by anybody.
Boy, I think that was kind of a weak call, to be honest.
Well, checker boys down there at the...
Got the pyramid. They had, a bank. The bank
boy.
is open for Bridget Holman. The cameraman on top of the pyramid.
Oh, rebound by Niekamp. Whistle and a foul.
And that was one of those where the Riders, again, just gave up an offensive board, didn't step back into the person, just kind of turned and went for the ball. Got a box out. Carly Niekamp steps up.
Carly Niekamp gets the free throw. She'll get one more.
Niekamp moves
Niekamp's
into
got
double
herself
digits.
she's got herself a double-double, 10 points, 10 boards.
Well,
Normally an eight-point game, so she's above her scoring average.
missed that one. Rebound comes down to
You may have jinxed her, but yeah,
Reineke.
she's put together a really nice game, being very aggressive on both ends of the court.
Hirschfeld. Henson.
Now we'll see if the Riders can
Work on
get
the
something.
ball screen.
Yeah, get something off this ball screen.
Yep. Good movement there.
That was a good decision by Cadence Hirschfeld.
Yeah.
That was going to be a turnover if she launched it. Oh, go to the basket.
Yeah.
She had that left side open.
There's no help side on the back
None.
side either.
Sophia Menker for three. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Carly Niekamp. Here comes the Lady Indians. Canna Hulskamp gives the ball to Kennedy Mullenkamp. Holman. Hulskamp. Mullenkamp. They'll drop it down low. Shot put up off the glass and is good by Carly Niekamp. Yeah.
Suddenly Riders find themselves in a little hole here. Did a lot of work there in that third quarter to get back. Kind of two-possession hole. That was good hustle.
Yep, good hustle.
Here come the Indians on the turnover. Shot put up by Holman. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Yeah, and easy bucket by Mullenkamp won't fall on the offensive glass, but nonetheless, Riders pick up a foul and they'll send Kennedy Mullenkamp to the line. Foul is on Audrey Reinecke. It's her first.
56% free throw shooter.
And she missed it.
Going into the game.
Second one up is good. So the Lady Indians on a mini run of their own. Ball stolen by the Indians. Shot put up by Mullenkamp is good. That was just a strong move. And Scott Jordan calls timeout. And a Sean Barnett electrical timeout will step away. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery service is available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here in the basketball contest. Lady Indians on top, 36-20. That last exchange down here on the Lady Indians side was pretty brutal for the Lady Riders.
Yeah, those extra possessions are just peeking at the stats. Fort Recovery's got 12 extra field goal attempts compared to the Riders right now. Turnovers and offensive rebounds. It's tough to overcome those when you give up that many more possessions to your opponent.
Couple unfortunate turnovers, two right back to back here for the blue and gold, and
Fort Recovery's going to apply a press. Riders break it pretty easily.
kind of slow them down, make them take some time. Time is now not on the side for the Riders.
That's correct.
And that press just kind of slowed them down and made them eat up a few seconds.
You hear some coaches call it a tempo press.
Cadence Hirschfeld, three-point goal does not fall. Here comes the Lady Indians up the other way.
Bridget Holman gets a nice rebound for the Indians.
Kennedy Mullenkamp down low, goes up with the left hand, misses everything. Rebound comes down to Rabel. To Manker, kick it back to Rabel. Claire Turner up off the window. It'll count, and she's fouled.
Reese Rabel doing a nice job of looking up the floor to the wide open Claire Turner.
You saw that there. Compliments of our Jackalope Stash instant replay.
Claire Turner stepping up to hopefully complete the and one.
And none.
And none. And not.
Well, we got a whistle and a foul. Well, one good thing about the foul, not a lot of time ran off the clock.
It'll be interesting to see if the Indians start to try to run some time in each possession. Obviously, the Riders may get into the point where they're going to have to foul. Obviously, we talked in the past how important free throws down the stretch are, and Cameron Mullenkamp is unable to connect on that first one, kind of doing the Riders a favor. I'm not sure she meant to do that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, that's the.
Well, the end result is a point.
Yeah, they all count the same.
Here comes Manker.
Good pass.
Nice look. Claire Turner could not finish. Rebound, Kennedy Mullenkamp. She needs help in the worst way. Gets it up to her sister. Down low, shot up, and good by Carly Niekamp. She's fouled in the act.
That was a tough possession for the Riders. A couple of balls that were really close to getting tipped, but just out of their reach slightly. Niekamp now steps up with 14 points in the night.
Riders got kind of lucky there. They fell asleep on the defensive rebound there.
So the Lady Riders will have the basketball. 2:30 remaining in the ball game. Hirschfeld skip pass over to Jacobs. Rabel puts it on the floor.
Good take, good pass.
Shot by Hirschfeld. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Kennedy Mullenkamp. And Tyler Deitch calls timeout. We're going to take a break for a Sean Barnett Electrical timeout. We'll be right back.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the basketball contest. 39-30 on the American Legion scoreboard. The Fort Recovery Lady Indians on top by 9. 2:12 remaining. What do the Lady Riders have to do to get back in this ball game?
They're going to have to get a turnover. We're sitting in a man-to-man full court press. Definitely going to have to get a quick turnover, and if not,
and they
there we
did.
go.
And they score on
with the
cue,
steal.
and Scott Jordan wants a timeout. A Sean Barnett Electrical timeout. Will step away. We'll be right back.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
And right before the break, the Lady Riders responded with a turnover and a hoop and have climbed back to within 7 with 2:05 remaining in the basketball game. Pressure being applied by the Lady Riders.
And big thing here too, as Sophia Minker nearly gets another turnover. Indians 6 of 13 from the line on the game, so definitely not reliably shooting free throws tonight. So even if the Riders don't get turnovers, sending them to the line is probably a good option.
5-second turnover.
That's a turnover.
There's another one right there, and the Riders will have it underneath their own basket.
Warren Jacobs and Cadence Hirschfeld just like peanut butter all over them.
Claire Turner with the basketball, looking for Hirschfeld, gets it to her.
Riders really need to take advantage, get a bucket here.
Rabel for
Get in there.
three, got it! A Fowler TV three-point goal. And we got a whistle on a foul.
It's not all bad though. Stop the clock, send them to the line, get the ball back.
Foul's going to be called on Sophia Minker.
Mullenkamp, as I said earlier, just a 56% free throw shooter.
They haven't shot well tonight from the line. We'll see if this pays dividends for the Riders. And not
Boy,
that time.
Just squeaked that one over the front of the rim. The Noah shooting machine would have said about a 33 on that one. Yeah, too low.
That one was better.
That one's just right, yeah. That's veteran standing up there and coolly hitting the 2 free throws for the Indians.
Good ball
Good
moved by
break.
Ryder.
Great
Turner
bounce
up and
pass.
in, and we've got a 30-second timeout called by Scott Jordan and the Lady Riders. A Sean Barnett Electrical timeout. We'll step away. We'll be back.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
1:35 remaining, 41-37, Lady Riders trail the Lady Indians of Fort Recovery. The Indians will have the basketball underneath the Riders' basket. They'll have to go the length of the floor to set up their offense.
I would try to not foul.
Oh, Minker almost had it from behind. And the Riders get the turnover.
No turnover.
Minker goes down, goes up with a shot. Nice defense there by Kennedy Molenkamp. Well, they got players down the floor.
They got a layup if they...
Molenkamp goes up. She misses the easy basket. Ball loose on the floor underneath. We've got a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll stay here with the Lady Indians.
Keeping up, Derek?
Yeah.
That was a fracas.
It was a fracas.
A lot of sure scores for everybody. Kennedy Molenkamp, really nice block, really saved the day for the Indians down there.
Turn around. Niekamp with the basketball. Needs help, gives it over to Holzkamp.
Gotta get a trap.
Cameron Molenkamp.
Foul.
And I think Tyler, well, I was going to say I thought Tyler Deitch called for a timeout, but apparently not.
That was odd.
Was it an inadvertent whistle? Might have been.
Goes down low, shot attempt, or she tried to put up a shot, was Bridget Holman. The ball was knocked out of bounds. Cameron Molenkamp, good defense by the Lady Riders right now. They just got to continue to hang in there.
Oh, the referee kind of blotted out our ace cameraman, Ross Henson, down there. We didn't get a good view of it.
Foul's going to be called on Sophia Menker for holding.
Molenkamp probably not the person that I want at the free throw line right now after hitting her last two.
Or maybe we do.
Maybe we do. Yeah. Very short on that one. She's got the very, very low trajectory shot.
Secure the rebound here.
And she gets one of two, 42-37. Riders not out of it yet. 47 seconds remaining. Menker drives the paint, goes up with a running one-hander, won't go. Rebound comes down to Lauren Jacobs. And we've got a whistle on a foul. I think it's going to be called on Cameron Molenkamp.
Lauren Jacobs aggressively going after. There's one of the smaller people on the floor and grabbed that offensive rebound.
Now we got a timeout called by Tyler Deitch. Full timeout. Sean Barnett Electrical. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Wondering what it would cost to have a
scoreboard 42-37.
Kind of some things to keep in mind with time left, number of possessions the Riders are down. You know, there's 40 seconds. You obviously need at least 2 scores. The Riders only have 1 timeout left. Clock won't stop between buckets, so need to score pretty quickly because you can only stop the clock 1 more time.
Hirschfeld will trigger it in. Reese Rabel with the basketball. She's going to launch one up. Nope, off the front of the iron, won't go.
Need a quick foul here.
Lauren Jacobs decides she'll take one for the team. And she fouls Kennedy Mullenkamp. Maybe not the person. Well, who knows? There's no consistency with her at all at the line.
13 points on the night. She's pretty much hit her scoring average for the season. And has come as advertised. She does a little bit of everything for the Indians.
And she hits the first.
Double-double as well as Carly Niekamp.
Oh, 2 players with double-doubles?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Second free throw by Mullenkamp. Nope, won't go. Here comes Reese Rabel. We're down to 30 ticks remaining. Hirschfeld's going to launch one up for 3. No, in and out. Rattles around, rebound. Turner underneath. We got a whistle. Should be a jump ball. Yes, it'll belong to the Lady Riders underneath their own basket.
Boy, I thought that one was in.
I did too.
We were right in line.
Right in front of us.
Yeah, right in line with us where we're sitting in. Boy, it looked good.
Drop it to Turner. Turner. Manker for 3. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Bridget Holman.
Riders
Kick
needed
it over
to
to
foul right there.
Hillscamp. And there will be a foul as
Reese
Rabel picks up the foul. That's her 4th.
It had to.
Yeah,
had to foul. I'm not sure why we didn't foul down here.
Without question.
On the rebound.
Free throw no good.
Carly Niekamp well above her scoring average. Comes into tonight's game at 8 points a game, looking at 14 on the scoreboard right now. So nice game from her, 15.
That's 1 of 2. Lady Indians up by 7. Here comes Hirschfeld. We're down to 2 seconds remaining. Manker goes up, shot up, and that's the ball game. So that's the final horn, and it sounds the end of this ball game. And the Fort Recovery Lady Indians will move their records to 3-5 on the season with the win over the Lady Riders. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll take a look at statistics and wrap things up from Grand Lake Health Systems Court right after this.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
I don't always put a new roof on my house, but when I do, I call Eric Anderson with Grand Lake Roofing.
If you're looking for a fast, reliable, trustworthy roofing service, give myself and my team a call at Grand Lake Roofing, 567-890-ROOF.
Before we turn it over to Derek and Kelly, as we wrap things up here from Grand Lake Health Systems Court, want to remind our viewers along the way that on Thursday we'll be here to bring you boys wrestling as the Rough Rider boys wrestling team will be in action. On Friday night, we'll be back here to bring you the boys game. The first time we'll see the boys in the 2024-25 basketball season as they take on the Defiance Bulldogs in Western Buckeye League action. And then on Saturday around noon, 12:15, somewhere in that area, we'll have girls basketball again as the Lady Riders host the Findlay Lady Trojans. So that's what you'll have here on Rider Nation Station the rest of the week. So let's take a look at tonight's ball game. The Rough Riders had a valiant third quarter, but they just couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah, and I think a lot to build on for the Riders, especially third quarter and even the fourth quarter. While there were some unfortunate turnovers, offensively did much better. You know, the second quarter was really the only difference in the game. Got outscored 12-2. So looking at scoring for the Riders, Reese Rabel having one of her better games of the season, scored 13 points and shot it much better. Did a nice job of getting into the lane, distributing a little more than she has the last couple games. Next in scoring, whole host of ladies with 5 points. So Sophia Manker, Cadence Hirschfeld, Audrey Reinecke, Claire Turner all scored 5. And then rounding out the scoring is Lauren Jacobs with 4. The Riders shot 13 of 48 from the field for 27%. 5 of 23 from 3, 21%. And again, struggling from the line, 6 of 13 for 46%. Rebounding was a big deal for the Riders. Got out-rebounded 37 to 28. And they did a nice job on the offensive glass, but they grabbed 12 offensive rebounds, but still got out-rebounded on the offensive glass, 19 to 12. And again, turnovers kind of biting them there. 17 total turnovers for the Riders. The Fort Recovery Indians, that big run, 13-0 run there in the second quarter, or I guess big second quarter. The 13-0 run was St. Mary's, but big second quarter kind of making the difference, led by Carly Niekamp, 15 points, 13 rebounds, just a total monster game from her. And then Kennedy Mullenkamp, another double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Rounding out scoring, Bridget Homan scored 9, McKenna Hughes-Camp scored 5, and Cameron Mullenkamp scored 1. They were 15 of 50 from the floor, so didn't even really shoot it that great at 30%, but got to the line quite a bit and really shot a lot more attempts, especially until the end where free throws kind of took over. 2 of 14 from the 3 for 14%, and 12 of 22 from the line for 54%. So really the shooting percentage is pretty similar, but big differences are those turnovers and those offensive rebounds. They just got some extra possessions, especially in that third quarter there when they went on their run to take their lead, and Riders just kind of couldn't get over the hump there. But a lot to build on. I thought offensively they looked a lot better, got a lot more movement, got into the lane a little more, especially in that second half as they kind of adjusted to the length. So it looked a lot better, I thought.
Yeah, I have to agree with everything that Derek just said. I thought Cadence Hirschfeld stepped up and kind of expanded her game a little bit, more aggressive. Minker's continuing to attack the basket and kind of facilitate others getting shots. Even Lauren Jacobs drove several times. So we're getting some other people involved offensively, which is what they need to do. Cutting down turnovers. I'm sure Coach Jordan's talking about cutting down turnovers and keeping the other team off the glass. That's been really 2 games in a row now that's been kind of the key to the game at both ends.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it here from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Before I go, I'd be remiss if I wouldn't thank our sponsors who along the way that have allow us to do what we do. Grand Lake Roofing, Spies Chiropractic, Fowler TVs, sponsors our 3-point goal. American Legion sponsors the scoreboard. St. Mary's Foundry, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Buffalo Wild Wings, the Rider Rooters, Albert Sporting Goods, Jackalope Stash with our instant replay sponsor, the St. Mary's Alumni Association, Sean Barnett Electrical, our timeout sponsor, and of course Capabilities. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So that's going to wrap it up from Grand Lake Health Systems Court on a Tuesday night. And once again, our final score, the Fort Recovery Indians 44, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 37 for our entire Rider Nation's crew. Hunter Widget, Ross Henshin on camera, Logan and Rich down pushing all the buttons, and my colleagues Derek and Kelly J. I'm Joe Hurlbert. Join us Thursday night with Boys Wrestling right here on Rider Nation Station. Until then, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.